Hi and welcome along to ArsenalFanTV. Now, there was some big news yesterday that Alicia Usmanov launched a £1 billion bid to buy Arsenal Football Club from Stan Kroenke. Now, as you know, Alicia Usmanov is a multi-billionaire from Uzbekistan, oil magnate, you know, really rich guy. He already has a 30% stake in Arsenal and he's been trying to get hold of a club for quite a long time. His 30% stake in Arsenal doesn't give him any say on the board, so he has no say whatsoever. And he, for a long time, has been very critical of Stan Kroenke, saying that Kroenke doesn't invest enough money in the team, doesn't back the manager enough, and that if he took over, he would put in the right and proper investment into the club, and he'd be looking to buy the very best players in the world. And obviously, the news yesterday that he wanted to buy, you know, the whole club from Stan Kroenke got a lot of Arsenal fans very excited. I mean, remember, Stan Kroenke is Alicia Usmanov is worth double. This is what's been, you know, we've been told. He's worth double what Roman Abramovich at Chelsea is worth. And look what Abramovich has done over the years. It looks like Usmanov's a very passionate Arsenal fan, despite him having hardly any say in the club. He attends the games a lot. He's really interested. He's aligned with David Dein. David Dein sort of works alongside him. So if he did take charge, he'd probably bring him back in. All round, I'd say 95% of the Arsenal fans I spoke to yesterday were all in agreement and saying, yes, you know what, get him in. Now, we don't know a lot about how he's made all this money and that, but we know he's a very rich man. Stan Kroenke, though, however, has rejected the bid. And remember, Kroenke's not short of a few bob himself. He's a multi-billionaire as well. His wife's a billionaire, Walmart heiress. He's not short of 2 bob. And apparently he turned the bid down. And we also been told that this bid was made about a month ago as well. So the news has just broke yesterday, but apparently it was made about a month ago. And Stan Kroenke turned it down. Now, I think it's a real smart move by Usmanov, this news kind of leaking out now. We're coming to the end of the season. Season ticket renewals are coming up. Everybody's going to be wanting to know what's happening with the investment in the club, what players we're going to be buying, you know. And already I've seen like scorn being poured on some of the players that we've been linked to. You know, a lot of people saying, oh, these second-rate players we're again looking to go and buy. Alexis Sanchez and Ozil, remember, we don't know what's happening with them. And Stan Kroenke, as I said, you know, a real absentee owner. He's apparently coming into the country next week to attend the FA Cup final. Then there's going to be a board meeting following that to decide on the future of Arsene Wenger. And lots of pressure now. I've even seen, like, on Twitter yesterday, fans saying that they want to form a protest march against Kroenke to try and force him out. So this is yet again with Arsenal. I mean, what a season this has been. It's been so turbulent. We just don't know what's going on at times. And this is another example of it. And you know what? When you think about it, and I was chatting to Chris Hudson yesterday and he said something to me and I was like, you know what? You're right. The uncertainty around Arsenal at the moment is ridiculous levels. We don't know who our manager's going to be next season, right? It'll probably be cleared up in the next couple of weeks. But at the moment, Arsene Wenger's contract runs out at the end of next week, you know, after the FA Cup final. We don't know who the manager's going to be. We don't know if our best players, Alexis Sanchez and Mesut Ozil, will be staying. Yeah? And now with this bid coming in, we don't even know who the owner of the club's going to be. So what a mess this is at Arsenal. Oh my God, I'll tell you, you couldn't make it up, you couldn't write it. What do you guys think? That's what I want to really gauge, right? Would you like to see Alicia Usmanov take over at Arsenal Football Club? Or do you think, let's stick with Stan Kroenke? If we had a new manager in, maybe he'd be different as well. What do you guys think? I really want to find out. I'm going to do a poll on here. Would you want Usmanov to take over? Or do you want Kroenke to stay on as the Arsenal owner? Let me know. Give me your comments on it as well. But I'm doing a poll. Let me know. Give me your comments as well. But really interesting times at Arsenal. Who will be the owner of the football club by the start of next season? We'll find out soon.